Hello and welcome to Couch Rider. My name is Jermaine Lockett and I'll be delivering you sports perspective from our couch to yours. Tonight we're going to be talking about the Cleveland Browns. Don't get it twisted. My favorite team is the AFC North's number one team, the Baltimore Ravens. But I'm talking to you about Cleveland because you guys deserve to hear something more than Mr. Show Me the Money. Tired of hearing about the quarterback situation with Brian Hoyer and him. Brian Hoyer should be the starter anyway. But tonight I want to talk to you about the wide receiver situation, running back situation, and who's bolstering the defense at inside linebacker now that DeQuell Jackson has gone to Indianapolis. With that said, let's just go ahead and get started. I'll start with the running backs. Ben Tate, you brought him in. Good pickup. Who's going to be behind him? Who's fighting for that number 2 job? Who's going to get it? Is it going to be Dion Lewis, the 4-year veteran who came over from the Eagles? Is it going to be third-round selection Terrence West out of Townsend, Maryland? Baltimore's still kind of grieving about that because they know he was a good pickup. But you guys slid in there and you took him. Well played, Cleveland. Well played. There's also another guy in there named Edwin Baker. He may be 5'8", but the boy packs a punch. So now that we talked about the running backs, let's talk about the wide receivers. What's going on, Josh Gordon? You can't stop smoking? Is this another Ricky Williams situation? You gonna give up the league for weed? That's terrible. Terrible. So now the team has to turn to Miles Austin and Nate Burleson. They had all their eggs in a basket with Josh Gordon because they gave away Greg Little to Oakland. Now they got to turn to Miles Austin, who hadn't did anything since 2012. Sure, he had 943 yards and 6 touchdowns in 2012, but he disappeared in 2013. He got unseated on the depth chart by Williams over there. And now he gets rewarded and gets to try to fight for a number 1 slot in Cleveland because of a mess up of Josh Gordon. It's crazy. It's a crazy world. Crazy NFL. And then you got Nate Burleson, who hadn't done anything since 2010, sitting next to Megatron. You figure he would get more targets, but didn't do anything. So now he's getting another opportunity to fight for a number 1 job in Cleveland. Good times. Good times. Moving on. Let's go to the defensive side of the ball. Who is going to hold down that defense? Who is your Mike? I want to know. Who's that inside linebacker who's going to handle business? DeQuell Jackson's gone. So now you got to turn to Craig Robertson. He's a tackling tactician. I think he's your guy. But there's also another guy he's picked up in the 3rd round. And that guy is Christian Kirksey. He may be undersized coming out of Iowa at 6'2", 235 pounds. But the boy can run sideline to sideline. And in this league, you need somebody who can run along those tight ends. He might be able to match up pretty well. But the question is, he has athletic ability, but can he hit that hole and run down these running backs? Can he take on those centers and guards and take all them hits down after down? Is he a 3-down player? Maybe not, because he's not big enough. So my advice to him would be to go to the buffet and eat it all. Have all of it. Take something to go with you. Eat some rice. Pick up the weight. Get in the gym. And get ready to hit. Because Cleveland's going to need you. So today we talked about the wide receivers. We talked about the running backs. And we talked about the middle linebackers. I hope you're happy, Cleveland, because you finally heard some sports perspective that didn't have Show Me the Money in it. This is sports perspective from our couch to yours. Thanks for watching Couch Rider.